So your healthcare practitioner has given you something that looks like this. Now, this causes some confusion for people because it looks really, really crazy and foreign. This is so not crazy or weird. It's quite simple. So there's, in this triangular wedge, what we're doing now is we're going to actually take the pressure off the spine, and it works beautifully in conjunction with your pelvic tilt exercises, because basically it's going to get that spine moving in a way that in our society it's not moving a whole lot. So in my world, the number of times that I have to prescribe this wedge versus the lumbar wedge, it's 10 to 1 of these versus the lumbar. That's how common needing this wedge is. So how it's going to work is, you'll see there's multiple different sides. This big, long, flat side always goes on the carpet, okay? So some people can't get down on the floor and get back up, so in those cases it might be on your bed, but go on the firmest surface possible that's not slidey. You can't do this on a hardwood floor. It'll shoot right out, and then you'll be always getting up looking for your wedge, okay? So you've already got the neck wedge in, because this will not be your first wedge you get. You'll always get your neck wedge first. You've already got your neck wedge in. Your neck's been quite comfortable. You're probably up to your 10 minutes. Now we need to implement this wedge. So this wedge is going to go flat edge towards the spine, long edge on the carpet. And you're actually going to put this right near your tailbone. So placing this is really quite important. I'm going to have you actually roll on your side facing me. So this is now the flat edge is going up. You're actually going to be placing it way down there. So those SI joints, you may have heard of those, or the base of the spine is like right in here. You're actually going to be below that on where the placement is on the glutes. So roll back, she's sitting on the wedge, and you're actually going to just lift the hips and then down. Now, you can see what's happened to the lumbar spine here is it's totally flattened the lumbar spine right out. The lumbar spine is now totally flat against the floor. This is going to take a lot of pressure off. If you have a condition that requires this, it's going to feel awesome. It's not going to hurt at all. It's going to feel quite fantastic, and it's going to take a lot of pressure off the spine. It's going to flatten the spine on the nerves. It's going to take a lot of pressure off the nerves, flatten the spine against the ground. And the only side effect to this is sometimes your butt goes numb. Don't worry about it. As soon as you sit up and get moving around, the feeling in your butt comes right back. So the two things to know, these wedges almost lock you in place. So that's why I want you to do it on a carpeted floor or a yoga mat, so that they grab the ground and they don't slide out on you, because if they slide out, it makes it really awkward. Again, you'll be able to sit on this sacral base wedge way longer even than in the neck wedge. So the typically most common thing that gives out first is the neck wedge, but this one here, easily sit on this for 20 minutes, okay? And that's how you use the cervical wedge and the sacral base wedge.